Oh, look at that. The cheese is on fire. 28-ounce, $175 Porterhouse steak. This is the definition of fine dining. Hey guys, it's Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the ultimate Malibu food tour. Many of you guys know that Malibu is one of the most beautiful cities in LA County. Known for its mountains, its beaches, its really expensive homes. But hey, there are also some really nice places that you can eat around in this city as well, which is what I'm gonna show you in this episode. 3 restaurants, 3 menus, 1 mega experience. And also, if you guys are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. Let the Malibu food tour begin. I'm in the Malibu Country Mart, which is a really nice outdoor shopping center. A boutique mall, they call it, because they have designer clothing stores, they got the restaurants, and even a playground where kids and families can hang out. Just a very family-friendly area all around. In fact, you can actually do your all-day Malibu food crawl right here in this shopping center, which is what I plan to do. Well, I'm gonna be starting out with this special Italian restaurant called Tra di Noi. It's a pretty interesting setup because they have a takeout section, which you see outside, and they also have a dine-in section. They got indoor seating, outdoor seating. They've been on Michelin Guide, Zagat rated. They've won so many awards in the past that you can't help but get excited to eat at this restaurant. I haven't had Italian food in a while, so I'm super excited. I'm kind of here during late lunch, so they do have the lunch menu still available. You see the salads, as well as the panini, the sandwiches, and you got the pasta, which everybody likes. So you're gonna be happy with this. And look, even some pizza. Okay, now this one is their all-day menu for lunch and dinner if you want more choices. For the antipasti, calamari, caprese, very popular. And these are the salad selections. And pizza, which is very good. And pasta, oh, it's like so much. I just want to get everything. You see spaghetti carbonara, fusilli, which I heard is really good here. The lasagna bolognese, linguine vongole, wow. And they even have the carne as well, the chicken as well as the steak, and the pesce, which is the fish, the salmon, bestseller, branzino, very classic, very appropriate to start out with antipasti, right? Beginning with the caprese. This one is sliced tomatoes with fresh mozzarella and basil with a lemon oregano dressing. And another one of the best sellers, the calamari. It looks so good. It's been a while since I've had this dish. Lightly fried calamari and shrimp, served with a sweet and spicy aioli, which is that, and even got some lemon. The parking at Malibu Country Mart is absolutely free, so that's really one of the best things about coming to the shopping center to go to any of the restaurants. During the weekends, it's really crowded at this restaurant, so I would recommend if you want to come at a time where it's not as busy, come during the weekdays. And I'm always so excited to see the bread at the beginning. And with this restaurant, they give you the olive oil as well as the balsamic so that you can pour it onto your plate and start dipping the bread and eating it. Always hits the spot. Crispy, fluffy, and I love the taste of the olive oil with the balsamic. You know how it kind of has like an oily plus like a sweet tangy taste? Really like the best thing ever when you go to Italian restaurants. For me, the challenge is not to get filled up on the bread because sometimes I feel like I'm already half full by the time I get to the appetizers. While it's still hot, I'm gonna try the calamari in this spicy sweet aioli sauce. That's the most interesting calamari I've ever had. I mean, the calamari itself, it tastes like a lot of the calamaris I've had in other restaurants, but it's really the sauce that's different. It's like dipping it into a creamy, sweet and sour sauce. That's the best way I can describe it. But hey, it works though. It's a really good tasting sauce. And this calamari dish comes with a shrimp as well. Lightly breaded fried shrimp. Perfectly breaded, light, crispy, plump shrimp. It's like, can't get any better than that. I love the way this caprese looks. It looks so colorful. It has like such a deep flavor. Wow, like you can tell that's really good quality cheese that they're using. I mean, the tomato is really good as well. It's very fresh. It has like a nice acidity, and you got some of the olive oil, and you got the actual olives themselves. Yeah, you should definitely get it here. I would say the caprese if you want something more refreshing, something brighter, but also, you know, with the rich taste of the cheese. But then you should get the calamari if you want more of like the, you know, deep fried, obviously. Or better yet, why not just get them both? The branzino is out, and they debone it right by your table. Oh, okay, the head is right there. And yeah, he's going to start taking out the meat and removing the bone. Well, it's starting to look very clean, very nice. It's like all the bones are gone. Oh yeah. All right, my pasta dish of the day, which is the pappardelle mare e monti, which is white fettuccine with clams, shrimp, scallops, spinach, porcini mushrooms, garlic, and white truffle oil. That sounds fancy. And I also heard that this restaurant won the Malibu Awards for Best of 2025. You see, they just keep getting all of these accolades, and I believe it because the food is really tasty. I love everything about this dish. The taste of the pasta, which is nice and chewy, the seafood inside, the sauce as well. Yeah, this is like the ultimate Italian food experience right here. I don't think you could really go wrong with anything that's in the pasta section, but if you want to try something that's really good, pappardelle mare e monti. This is the one you gotta get. Yeah, such a surprise hit. And the main attraction, which is the branzino alla griglia. So it's roasted Mediterranean striped bass served with the seasonal local organic vegetables, which is pretty much all that. Yeah, a complete meal. A very appropriate place to try the branzino, an Italian restaurant. Let's do it. That is like the pure taste of the branzino. It's so tender, really just melts in your mouth and has such a clean flavor. See, it's a very healthy plate all around. They got the vegetables as well, fish and veggies. Zucchini is like some of my favorite vegetables ever. So when I see it on a plate like this, whether it's with fish or steak, I get like super excited. I mean, I heard the salmon is pretty good as well. But I always like to get the branzino because that's really the only time I eat it is in an Italian restaurant. Not exactly dessert time since I have 2 more restaurants I need to go to, but I can't help it. I gotta get my tiramisu, yes. Gotta have a tiramisu when you come to Italian restaurants, right? It comes in this cup, it got some fruits on top, even like a little cookie. How nice. Oh man, that is like a perfect tiramisu. Just like everything about it, the creaminess of it, the moistness of it, even the sweetness level is just right. It's like a very classic recipe that's done right. Yeah, so if you come to Malibu Country Mart just to come to Tra di Noi, you're gonna be really happy. But if you're looking for another suggestion, I'm gonna head there right now. The good thing about this tour is that everything is walking distance in the shopping center. The next spot I'm gonna be going to is Taverna Tony. It's been here for almost 30 years, so you can say that it's kind of an iconic restaurant here in Malibu. They got the Greek Mediterranean menu, they got the full-on bar. I mean, it's such a great place to be all around, so let's go explore some Greek food. I know everybody likes to sit outside, but even if you were to sit inside, you're really gonna like it. If you come from Thursdays through Sunday nights, they have a live band that plays here. And then Friday night, Saturday night, I believe is the belly dancing. You see, what a fun place to be. Double-sided menu, very typical a lot of these restaurants. At the top, you got these dips, like the famous house dip, tzatziki, and look, even got calamari, as well as all these other appetizers. And on this side, we got the seafood. Yep, they are known for their seafood. See the branzino, which I had earlier at the other restaurant, sea bass. And then from the grill, you can get like a vegetable platter, or you can do like one of these down here. Look, lamb shank. Oh yeah, and they even have like a Taverna combination platter. Even got some pastas, which are very popular in Greek cuisine. So here's their famous appetizer. It comes to your table on fire. It's called the Saganaki Flaming Cheese. So according to the menu, it's sauteed kefalotiri, flamed with cognac. Wow, This is like one of the best cheese dishes that I've ever had in a restaurant. Anytime you grill cheese like this where it's crispy all around and it's super hot, it really brings out the nutty, cheesy, salty flavor of the cheese. And that cheese itself is so chewy. It's really good. Yeah, you should get it. Wow. I mean, the show itself is pretty fun because a lot of customers get it in order to see the thing lit on fire at your table. But the taste itself is fabulous. And here's my other appetizer, which I heard is super good, the octopus. So it's grilled sashimi grade Mediterranean octopus with lemon, olive oil, spring onion, and potato. When I saw this octopus on the menu, I knew I had to get it. That octopus is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Wow, I just love the way that that feels in your mouth. And I love the way that it's cooked all around. It's kind of charred on top, it's kind of crispy, and then inside is pretty tender. Yes, and I see some of that potato underneath with a lot of olive oil. If I came to this restaurant just for the appetizers like the cheese and the octopus, I could leave here so happy. So far, it's a home run. Yeah, I'm really liking this octopus. Very photogenic seafood dish, the Santorini shrimp. They're jumbo prawns, butterflied and grilled with lemon, olive oil, and garlic, served with roasted vegetables and Greek potatoes. How exciting, a big plate full of large prawns. This thing tastes so fresh. I almost feel like I'm eating tiny lobsters. You got the flavor of the butter on here as well as the lemon that they give you on the side, which you should put on because that really enhances the flavor of this thing. So it's pretty simple. Just peel it out of the shell. It's not that difficult. You see, you got it right there. One of the most enjoyable shrimp dishes that I've had in a Greek or Mediterranean restaurant. And I cannot forget about the veggies that come on the side with this shrimp. You see, that's the Greek potato right there. Look how big it is. It's quite a mouthful, and I like the flavor. It's seasoned nicely. It's like kind of sour, and it does have some spices on top as well. And then we got some of the other vegetables on the side. Yeah, really good vegetables as well. I mean, it's the entire experience. You get the shrimp, you get the vegetables, so you cannot leave here hungry because you're really going to get full eating this food. And this is their biggest attraction, the rack of lamb from the grill. Yep, so it's New Zealand rack of lamb. When you're going to a Greek restaurant, lamb is one of the things you should definitely try. And you can cook it however way you like. Usually the chef likes to cook it about medium, but if you want it medium rare or even well done, totally up to you. This lamb is really good. It's very clean tasting, so it's not gamey whatsoever. And it's very tender. It's almost like eating a piece of filet mignon. And they give you some of the sauce on the side, which you're supposed to dip in. Yeah, this thing is perfect. The tenderness of it, the flavor, the char marks, you can even taste the smokiness on it. Just about everybody comes here to order the rack of lamb. So if you guys are thinking of getting it, you should because it is really an attraction at this restaurant. And this one also comes with some vegetables on the side. Well, it tastes just like the vegetables that come on the side of the shrimp plate as well. But I'll take it because you gotta have your veggies, right? So if you're coming here for the first time, for sure, get the lamb. This is like the best thing here. Like I said, everybody gets it here. But then if you end up ordering the shrimp Santorini or the cheese or the octopus, you're gonna have a full-on delicious dining experience. Maybe I just got lucky with the dishes that I ordered, but everything here is just so fantastic. And it's my first time here at Taverna Tony, and I am loving it. Okay, I have a little bit more stomach space, so I'm gonna finish up here and then head over to the next restaurant, which is gonna be the grand finale, so stay tuned. Well, it's a little after 5, which means it is dinner time. I'm gonna be ending it off with this restaurant called Lucky's, which is a steakhouse chain with a location here in Malibu. They open for lunch and for dinner, but if you come for dinner time, they have the best selections on the menu, and I'll show you what I mean by this. So yeah, let's go in. Let's try some of that steak. This is a pretty big menu. All right. Well, I'm here mostly for the steak, but if you come for the appetizers, the giant shrimp cocktail is a very popular dish, as well as the fried calamari, and then the warm appetizers. Look, they got matzo ball soup. Okay. Lucky's chili. And they also have the dish of the day. So I'm here on a Thursday, which is the pappardelle bolognese. And then here are the steaks. You see, you got all your classic American choices. Look at that, Porterhouse 28 ounce Peter Luger style, $175. Yep, I'm gonna do that one. And they also have chicken, seafood, veggies as well. Like I heard the charred rare tuna is very good here. Lobster tail. And you gotta have your side orders, right? Skinny onion rings is what they're known for, but it just kind of depends on what kind of side order you like. This is worth noting, they have a daily menu. Since I'm here today on January 15th, these are the specials of the day, from your oysters all the way down to bone-in pork chop. Okay, so just look out for this menu as well. This is what I always like about steakhouses, the starter bread. Other than Italian restaurants, I get super excited to have the bread in a steakhouse. And it comes with 3 kinds of bread. If you're looking specifically for like the Peter Luger steak, then you gotta show up here for dinner time beginning at 5 p.m. See, this is the reason why I save this restaurant all the way to the end so that I can get the most epic steak on the menu. So while I'm waiting for that, might as well try some of this delicious, awesome bread, right? Bread like this could only come out of a steakhouse. It's like all I want to eat is just this bread. That's it. It's like forget about the appetizers, forget about the main steak. Just give me this bread along with some of the butter and I'll be a happy kid at this table. Yeah. My second time having calamari today, but it's okay. I heard it's a real big winner here as well. So it's very self-explanatory. Fried calamari that's served with the cocktail sauce, as well as the chipotle sauce. So I believe that's the cocktail, and that one is the chipotle. Wow, this calamari is so good too. It's like lightly breaded, very airy, crispy, and the chipotle sauce makes it a little bit, not just creamier, but spicier. It's pretty different than the one I had at Tra di Noi, because that one is more like typical classic Italian recipe, whereas this one, the color, of course, is a little darker, as you can see, like dark brown. And I feel it's more spiced up, or something about it tastes more like there's just more flavor in it. Yeah, for sure, you got to get the calamari. So if you guys don't mind fried food, especially if it's a little bit on the oily side, get it, because this is going to be like perfect snack, perfect appetizer. This is where all the action happens, in the back of the kitchen, and I see a lot of the side dishes laid out. And right behind me is the oven where they cook the steaks, and they are making my 28 ounce Porterhouse steak, which is the Peter Luger steak, the biggest attraction on the menu and also the most expensive. And when the steak is finished, they would cut the meat off the T-bone, it looks like, because this is going to be presented all sliced up. There's no Peter Luger restaurants in Malibu, or even in LA County in general. But I suppose if you're in Malibu, you're looking for that style, then this is the closest you're going to find. If you're thinking of getting a seafood dish, this is one of the favorites of the staff, which is the charred rare tuna. Japanese vinaigrette, green onions, shiitake mushrooms, and spinach on a very hot plate. That tastes like a dish that could have come out of a Japanese restaurant or some sort of a Japanese fusion restaurant. So it's pretty much seared tuna, although I think it's been cooked a little bit more, but nevertheless, it's tender. It really melts in your mouth, and I love the crispy crust. And the spinach, just perfect. It's like really soft spinach. Shiitake mushrooms is good. Vinaigrette, delicious. Yeah, if I don't order the steak, then I can see myself ordering this one again. I mean, after all, I do like sushi. All right, here's the main attraction, the Porterhouse 28 ounce Peter Luger style. Look how big this steak is. Yep, it's been cooked in the oven. It's been cut up. It has a beautiful crust, and it comes with a side of the Peter Luger sauce, which is pretty much the fat renderings. And on this side, you have 2 different sauces. The one to the left is the peppercorn cognac, And the one to the right is red wine shallot. And these are my side dishes. We got mushrooms, as well as their famous onion rings. These are the skinny onion rings. Okay, never had this before. I'm gonna dip it very generously into this fat rendering to give it more of that fatty, rich flavor. That steak is so tender that I just want to use it as my pillow. And once you dip it into the Peter Luger sauce, it tastes oilier, a little bit richer tasting. So it's kind of like the side butter, I would say. Usually a good steak would taste great by itself, but I don't mind the side sauces. That peppercorn cognac sauce is mind-blowing. Now it takes the steak to a whole new level. Like creamy peppercorn flavor. Wow. Okay. And then there's the red wine shallot. Let me see if this is any better. Man, it's like a flavor bomb. Like really intense red wine flavor. You even taste that shallot flavor as well. Yeah, I still think the peppercorn cognac is the best one, but the other one is also pretty good. Now keep in mind that this is not the only steak size. They have cheaper ones on the menu as well. But if you really want to go all out with it, this is the one you got to get. Perfectly cooked mushrooms. That's like my definition of sauteed mushrooms. Because I've been to some steakhouses where it was a little bit on the salty side, but this one, just perfect. Skinny onion rings, I don't get as a side that often, but I'll try it since it's very popular here. For sure, I have not had skinny onion rings like that before. I might even like this one better than the regular fat-sized onion rings. Yeah, because you can taste a more even ratio of the onion with the fried batter, which is pretty light and crispy. What an appropriate way to end with some molten chocolate cake, my go-to dessert in a steakhouse. So that is the chocolate cake to the left, and that is whipped cream to the right. Now, I wouldn't say that this restaurant is exactly on the level of Alexander Steakhouse or Cut Steakhouse, but it is a very good steakhouse. Like, I enjoyed everything from the steak to even the charred tuna, like really top stuff. So yes, come here for lunch, come here for dinner. They even have a very popular weekend brunch as well. So these are three of some of the best restaurants that you can try here at the Malibu Country Mart. Not the only three restaurants to try around Malibu, but if you start with these three, then you're gonna have a rockin' time eating all day here, just at this shopping center alone. Okay, I can sleep happy now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Good night.